National VIPs. President and Commander-in-Chief AFP. His Rodrigo Roa Duterte. Secretary of National Defense. Honorable Delfin Negrillo Lorenzana. Military VIPs. Chief of Staff AFP. General Andres C. Centino AFP. Commanding General PA. General Romeo S. Bronner Jr. Commander Ariscom. Major General Fernando V. Filipe PA. Group Commander 9th RCDG. Colonel Patricio S. Tomales INF PA. Company of 902nd Zamboanga del Norte CDC. Major Eladio V. Lamantas. President your MSU System, Dr. Delinda R. Laput. NSTP Director, Dr. Rachel J. Damiel. NSTP Unit Head, Dr. Noel J. Lupisilio. Commander GRMSU ROTC Unit, Major Eladio V. Lamantas. Assistant Commandant, Second Lieutenant Nicanor B. Onminaga. Chief Clerk, Captain Roderick Acoimo. Tactical Officer, Captain Cesar Bala. Second Lieutenant Joey Peter Villaruz. Tactical NCOs, Reservist. Admin NCO, Sergeant Junior R. Laput. Tactical NCOs, Reservist. PFC Junri A. Maglasang, INFPA. SSG Gerald Rich H. Soto. SSG Michael Ray Alvin Guerreros. Sergeant Nancy E. Aranjuez. Sergeant Maynard O. Comisilia. Private Rodel G. Patangan. Private Richie A. De La Rosa. Private Charlene Tagapan. Graduate Military Assistant GMA. Private Adams N. Sumalupong. Private Nilo Lagradilla. Private Jefferson Paglinawan. Private Rico Jack Tawataw. Private Glenmar Ulinan. Private Shaharia May Alin. Private Jezreel M. Pasculado. Private Vincent Jubilee Cadano. Private Ray R. Dayao. Private John Ray Valladares. Private Joven Ray E. Sakal. Private John Fritz C. Cuenca. Private John Paul P. Yorong. Private Michelle Andicoy. Private Vance Alistair Pagasian. Private Mark Gel Lagamon. Private Glycel Faith D. Carino. Private Glyza Claire Canuog. Private Jesaline Elopre. Private Mabel B. Singkay. BDE Corps Commander, Cadet Colonel J.P. Montedramus. EXO Disciplinary Officer, Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Roderick Cadorna. BDE S1 Adjutant Officer, Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Bless Manlupig. BDE S2 Intelligence Officer, Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Ronel V. Bailon. BDE S3 Operation Officer, Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Ramil P. Samson. BDE S4 Sheila May P. Azori, Logistic Officer. BDE S7 Liaison Officer, Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Jamaica Lagudas. 1st BN Commander, Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Jomari T. Osabel. 2nd BN Commander, Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Jefford Firigura. 1st BN Exo-Disciplinary, Cadet Major Junmar Clemenya. BNS1 Adjutant, Cadet Major Kathleen Rose Apaw. BNS2 Intelligence, Cadet Major Jericho T. Osabel, ROTC, Pancia. BNS3 Operation, Cadet Major Jason Hamarolin. BNS4 Logistic, Cadet Major Maria Alona Jane Alfon. BNS7 Liaison, Cadet Major Chenley R. Silva. 2nd BN Exo Disciplinary, Cadet Major Brian P. Banuelos. BNS1 Adjutant, Cadet Major Rubilin Magnawong. BNS-2 Intelligence, Cadet Major Hansel D. Zuzubrado. BNS-3 Operation, Cadet Major Raymark Lakay. BNS-4 Logistic, Cadet Major Mary Joy Maghinay. BNS-7 Liaison, Cadet Major Rowella Bernadette B. Kinberg. Cadet Major Mary Chris A. Lidama. Cadet Major Aaron Kalasang. Cadet Major Stephen J. Tacled. Cadet Major Juvenal Katilok. Cadet Major Christian Sardani. Cadet Major Arian Faye N. Panlangan. Cadet Major Baby Janela G. Canete. Cadet Major Geno Carbonilla. Cadet Major Kent O. Dampayla. Cadet Major Raymart Anyo. Cadet Major Brittany D. Agit. Cadet Major Rekman V. Kapanyag. Cadet Major Mark Jen L. Proceso. Cadet Captain Lester V. Ikaw. Cadet Captain Richard S. Zamoras. Cadet Captain Joseph B. Miral. Cadet Captain Erwin Palomares. Cadet Captain Aurelio L. Flores Jr. Cadet Captain Kent Rolf Maghanoy. Cadet Captain Rowan Vincent Sumanran. Cadet Captain Jefferson Makiling. Cadet Captain Blaze Jason Iting. Cadet Captain May Angel Conato. Cadet Captain Raymar Bemos. Cadet Captain June Kenneth Desierdo. Cadet Captain Jonathan Gumanad. Cadet Captain Kevin Delicadeno. Cadet Captain Lynchy Cale Abapo. Cadet Captain Ruville Jane Maginsay. Military professionalism. Men who adopt the profession of arms submit their own free will to the law of perpetual constraints of their own accord. They reject the right to live whether they choose to say what they think, to dress as they like. From the moment they become soldiers, it needs but an order to settle them in this place, to move them to do that, to separate them from their families and dislocate their normal lives. In the world of command, they must rise, march, run, endure bad weather, and go out without sleep or food. Be isolated in some distant post, work until they drop. If they have ceased to be the master of their own fate, if they drop on the tracks, their ashes shall be scattered in the four winds. That is all part and parcel of their job. Pledge of loyalty. If you work for a man in heaven's name, work for him, speak well of him, and stand by the institution that he represents. Remember, an ounce of loyalty is worth a pound of cleverness. If you must growl, condemn, and internally find fault, why not resign your position? When you are outside, damn to your heart's contents. But as long as you are part of this institution, do not condemn. If you do, the first high wind that comes along you will blow you away, and probably you'll never know why. Military courtesy. It is an act of politeness, civility, and respect that a personnel and the military organization accord to one another. Military discipline. It is a state of order and obedience existing within a command. Military leadership. It is the process of influencing men in such a manner as to accomplish the mission. Military secrecy. What you see, what you hear when you leave it here. Salute is the highest form of courtesy. 11 general orders. To take charge. Number 1. To take charge of this post and all government property in view. 2. To walk my post in a military manner, keeping always on alert and observing everything that takes place within sight or hearing. Number 3. To report all violation of orders I am instructed to enforce. Number 4. To repeat all calls from posts more distant from the guardhouse than my own. Number 5. To quit my post only when properly relieved. Number 6. To receive, obey, and pass on the sentinel who gives me all orders from the commanding officer of the day, and non-commissioned officer of the guard only. Number 7. To talk to no one except in line of duty. Number 8. To give the alarm in case of fire or disorder. Number 9. To call the commander or the guard in case not covered by instruction. Number 10. To salute all officers, colors, and standard not cased. Number 11. To be specially watchful at night and during the time of challenge all persons on or near my post, and to allow no one to pass without proper authority.